at the beginning, we'll do the recap.
Boom. Surprise!
Hey, he's Nick. I'm Matt. We're Insuphishient. Welcome to Insuphishient. We're the go-to podcast for all things fish. Today, we're breaking down an absolute gem from 1992, March 14th at the Roseland Ballroom.
Skeet. What else are we going to do?
Well, that's up to you.
Oh, we had something great. What was it?
Yeah, we got a couple things great.
We're going to talk about, a lot of people answered some overrated jams.
Oh, but it's not Worldwide Wednesday.
No, I know, but we can still talk about it. It's
If
interesting.
you want to. If you want to. I got it, bro.
I know you do.
I got it. It's kind of yeah.
Dude, it's like a rug pull.
Really is.
All of our listeners are like bobbing their head, thinking they're having a great time, and then done.
Unless they think that it's an overrated song, like our next segment,
Ooh.
which is basically what is Fish's most overrated song in everybody's opinion.
Lots of responses. Thanks, everybody.
A ton.
In the one person who did write sample in a jar, you're a jackass. I
It really
respect
was
it.
just like one person.
I respect it. You're a
After
jackass.
I told them not to say that.
That's why I respect it. And that's why they're a jackass.
So a lot of interesting different responses on this. I'm kind of surprised, but our boy Fluffhead, who I really enjoy, shout out to Fluffhead, Reba. That's a tough one for me.
That's a reach, guy.
I told him,
total-
I was like, you went there?
That's a real reach. I don't
went
know.
there?
I mean, so for it to be overrated, right? It has to be, let's just say, a top 25 song, It has to be recognized in the Fish community as being
Well, and these
an
are
upper echelon tune.
these
Upper
are.
echelon tune.
I don't think we needed to even explain that. People just kind of.
Well,
They
no,
got
but
the
I mean,
memo.
to be overrated, like if you think of candy, Necco wafers are not overrated, right?
I hate that.
Because nobody
Necco
likes them
wafers.
except for like the 5 people in the world that like them. Everybody else
My
hates
wife
them.
and kids like Necco wafers.
Okay. But it's not overrated, right? You could say a Hershey's bar is overrated. Everybody said, you know what I mean? It's like a top selling candy bar.
I get
It's
it.
not that good. Okay.
I get
So
it.
for the Fish song, you can't say Driver is overrated because not that many people are out there being like, ooh, Driver. You are.
Well,
but not
for
that
my
many people.
daughter, really. Our buddy Jay Taylor Bass, our good friend. Shout out to Jay Taylor
Is
Bass.
that James Taylor?
That's our buddy James Taylor.
James, come on the fucking show, guy.
He said Yem.
I don't disagree with that.
I said after learning how to play it, I'd have to go with Yem.
So James is in a Fish tribute or cover band.
Cover band, yeah. He doesn't want to
band.
be them. Yeah, he just likes playing the music.
So they just play Fish songs.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can see why people would say, "Yep, I disagree. I think it's their flagship song." But I get it. I get that one.
We got a lot of Yems.
I don't like the vocal jam.
I think that's where people are really honing in.
And I don't think the band likes the vocal jam.
I think one person in the band doesn't like the vocal jam.
Fishman.
Fishman's over it. Yeah, he's over it. He's like, a couple of fluff heads.
Can we get a cape on that dress? That's the only thing missing.
He did have a cape. 96 Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He had a cape for Elvis.
We need to bring.
It was like a tiny cape.
Dude, we need a.
It was a neck. It was like a neck cape.
We need a real cape on that thing. And by the way, this show we're going to talk about today.
Hang on.
Good. I can't.
Bowie.
I'm excited.
Bowie.
No. Who said that?
Argar Turman.
Dude, slide into these DMs, bro. I'm ready. Dude,
Bowie.
David Bowie is not the most overrated Fish song. Not even close.
Maddie, MOBA Dance.
I don't think it qualifies as
1976er, Cornel Foreman. Don't hate me. I don't hate you, bro.
Well, first of all,
could be a girl.
Bro.
I don't hate you, guy. Girl.
It's not that often played song. It can't be overrated.
Cogen, Bouncing, obviously, she said.
Bouncing is one that you could put in that category. Tweezer is one you could.
Trey Kessie, not even close. What's the use?
Okay.
Oh, Yo-Yo Doja. Split open
Fuck
and melt.
this dude, whoever said that. Because the split open and melt that we're going to talk about in about 7 minutes is just, you don't have a face.
It's not.
You don't have a face anymore.
Oh, hang on. We'll get into that, but it's not that. Take it easy. Character 0. Kev Mordew, Birds of a Feather. Yikes, man. They don't play it enough.
That's my answer. Piper. Piper is my answer. People name their kids.
I know. Sarah
they
Gilbert.
Name their kids Piper.
Blaze On. Agreed. Blaze On. Highly
Blaze
overrated.
On is not overrated.
Yeah, it is.
No, nobody is chasing a Blaze On. I'm surprised nobody said punch you in the eye.
Somebody said, Michael, it's just Michael. What is this podcast? Did the guy really say I don't have an answer? That's you.
Yeah, I just did. Okay, well, thanks for listening, guy. But second of all, I did. Piper is my answer. Piper is the most overrated Fish song. Period. Not even close. Not even close.
Jeffrey Rhodes, Simple.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said this
I
to
don't
somebody
hate
else.
it.
I could see Simple being an overrated song. However, again, it's a good launch pad for jams. So Contact doesn't count. You can't say Contact.
You can say Contact.
It's not.
Back in the day, heavy rotation. And also, do you think when Mike sings it now, it's a little cringe for him?
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
do.
Your tailpipe in your back. It's like, dude, you talk about buttholes?
Theme from the Bottom.
That is a song about sex.
Theme from the Bottom.
It is.
So our buddy Ryan the Lion,
Ryan.
Ruby
Let me
Waves.
tell you.
Ruby Waves. Ruby Waves.
That has potential.
Absolutely.
At some point.
Brett Kahn, for me, it's Piper.
Brett.
There's your...
Eye to eye, bro.
All right, we got another one. Numberline is
Last
overrated. One. Thank you. And then Bay the Bay, Farmhouse. We got more. We got so many more.
You can't put it on really there. But you know what? So this brings us to our question of the day.
Thanks for the engagement, everybody.
If we did the most overrated Fish song, what is the most underrated Fish song?
God damn it. That wasn't my question for today, but that's fine. What is the most underrated Fish song? I like that. We'll take that.
If we did over, you got to do the under.
Yeah, what's the most underrated Fish song?
It might be Split Open and Melt.
Oh, you're an idiot.
It might be their best fucking song. Dude, it's Ice? Dinner in a movie? Am I just yelling Fish songs?
Yeah, you're just like throwing shit out here. Ficus.
No, it's not Ficus. Might be Minkin.
Yes. Minkin, definitely underrated. That's going out to you guys. What is the most underrated Fish song?
Tune in next week to hear my answer.
You won't have one. You have to look through the catalog.
It always comes to me.
Yeah, once you look through the catalog.
And also, for this one, it can't be like a new song. Don't hit me with like a song that just came out or Mercury or something like that. That's why Ruby Waves.
You really can't do that because it's too new.
It's too new. You got to give me something that's been in rotation.
Or hasn't been in rotation. Like, how about All Things Reconsidered?
Yeah.
Underrated. All right,
yeah, no.
let's
Dude,
while we have the time, let's go
excited.
into this, man. We're gonna
so excited.
What episode is this, by the way, for us?
This is episode 487 of 500 on a band called Fish. We're getting near the end, people. Except for we're not in chronological order, so go fuck yourself.
None of the band has made it on here yet, but anyways,
that we know of.
Yeah. Fish, March 14th in 1992, Roseland Ballroom. This is part of the Spring Fish Tour.
Wait, what show did you listen to?
This is Roseland. Are you all right, dude? This is what we were listening to.
So today is Thursday, March 13th. So on this day in history,
you're the one who threw it out.
Well, yeah, it's 3/13/92.
March 14th, 1992. They played
That's
this.
Friday.
Well, we're doing it.
Wait, did we
literally
listen to two completely different shows?
Did it open up with Runaway Jim?
No, opened up with Curtain With.
Oh, yeah. You're an idiot.
How am I the idiot?
Was it also at Roseland?
It's in Providence, Rhode Island.
No, dude, this was the Roseland Ballroom. You told us that we were going to listen to this. Listen back to our episode.
I'm going to listen back to our episode. But, okay, well, we can do either or. At some point, though, we should do 3/13/92 because this fucking show, the whole thing's a barn burner. You don't have a fucking face or soul.
Did they play Split Open and Melt at that show?
They did.
They played it here, too.
They played it back to back. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to 92, guys.
Dude, these guys got range.
Fish didn't rotate shit.
Dude, I will take this 92 show.
I'm
not an old show guy. The one I listen to, fuck.
This is right before you started.
Though.
You have to. It's done.
Song 1.
Runaway Jim.
Thumbs up. Tell us about it, Matt.
Super high energy. Band comes out swinging. Lively, well executed.
They're not missing.
Not in this one.
92.
Nope.
This is prog rock, by the way. Like when Trey says prog rock.
It's prog Nick.
It ends sometime in probably 95, 96. It's no longer prog rock. This is progressive rock and roll. This is where it was going. Fish perfected it in 92.
Play it now.
Hey!
Then we got Foam.
No. Cavern.
Nope. Foam.
Are you fucking with me?
Nope. Cavern. Sorry.
Great Cavern. Nice
Awesome
bass
Cavern.
solo in the beginning. Mike knows what he's doing.
Killer Reba.
Yeah. By the way,
Reba's
Page
next.
is not on a grand piano, is my guess. I haven't seen any photos.
Not till 93.
But the sound is different. However, the playing is different. And
yeah, because
Page
it's not a real fucking piano.
Page is really on time in terms of kind of like being the supporting character for everybody else in the song. Like his rhythms are just different. He's kind of sneaking in the back. Really great stuff. Whole fucking
You like it
show.
when they sneak in the back, don't you?
Tailpipe in the front. Sparkle. Reba.
Reba. Good Reba.
Yeah.
It soars, man.
Fast
it soars.
Reba.
Even super fast Reba. But yeah, he's basically playing a little keyboard. I've never seen anything like it. It's a little keyboard that has the body of like a little mini piano.
Yeah.
Like little mini grand piano. It's sweet. What you've been chasing, Sparkle.
Pressure builds.
You know, they were so tight with this song.
Dude,
then,
it's the original Piper, by the way.
Kinda. Yes. You know what we call that, Nick? It's just called a crescendo. Just a crescendo.
It's called Insufficient Revelations. Sparkle is the original Piper.
It's the original crescendo. Foam. You know, this era of Foam. Yeah.
And harder.
They literally just run this thing right through the fucking roof. Yeah. I love it. It's so tight.
It's great stuff.
And I think it's one of the more complicated songs for them to play. Rift. Okay, so this is pre-Rift.
They haven't
92.
released it.
I haven't released it yet.
But they've recorded it.
No way did they record it.
They've recorded it. They haven't released it.
No way did they, because the song is, the way it starts out is totally different.
Really?
Yeah, the way they start this is completely different than how it is on the record. So some of the parts are not exactly worked out.
Okay, so on 3/6, which was a week before this show, that was the debut of Fast Rift. So they had recorded Rift.
Right, because they did a slow Rift.
Right, it used to be slow Rift in the 90s, 92. And then...
This is 92.
On March 6th, they started playing
This
Fast
is 92.
Rift. On March 6th, they started playing Fast Rift because they recorded it.
Listen to the song and tell me if that's the recorded version.
I'm telling you that they weren't playing it live.
I don't know what it was, but it's different. It's different. It's good. It's a good glimpse into the way Rift used to be played at some points. Stash.
Yep.
So these early stashes, I'm not sure about. Because when you take away, yeah.
Nope. Never mind.
You got something to say?
Nope.
When you
nope.
Yeah.
No. Next.
This coffee is making me thirsty.
Fine. Okay. So they recorded it in September of 1992. So you're right, Matt. I'm wrong. Nick's an idiot.
It's not that you're
I'm
an
not even
idiot.
waiting until Monday. I clarified it today.
Good. Yeah. So stash. These stashes are interesting because there's no tension in release with these stashes. Later on in stash, you get it gets quiet and then, they build up this tension like what you get in 94 at Great Woods, right? Which is like the pinnacle stash for some people. You don't have that here. It's literally one tone coming at your face. Trey's, what do you think of Trey's sound during this time?
I'll tell you when Trey's singing, he sounds like a real dick.
Yeah, he sounds like a penis knobbler. But
and it's amazing and it reflects in his playing because he's just out there kind of like, half pirate, half 80s jock, just being
he's just splooging over everybody's fucking ear holes.
And he knows it, right?
Yeah.
Like
it's a very abrasive tone to his guitar.
Oh my God.
Time.
And he's just sticking it to everybody the entire show. Like if you're in the audience, it is fuck your face.
A lot of talking from them. You can hear them talking, Trey talking, making funny sounds
to each other.
Yeah. Fee. It's what you get. It's what you get.
Whoa,
chalk dust.
Fee.
Chalk dust. Good chalk dust. It's good. It's good. Like all this stuff is solid. It's just it just doesn't go to the heights that it goes now. Again, they didn't really get a lot of different tones out of this era. So like you're really just getting a one-tone fish with this, which is really just pound it in your fucking face.
Dude, you literally, like when you walk out of there, you look deranged.
Absolutely, because they're really deranging your whole life.
Because there was nothing like it in 1992.
No.
Nothing.
Take the A-Train. I love it. Trey asked for everybody to start dancing. Let's see your best dancing. Nobody danced, I'm sure. Well, they danced, but not like the way it should have been done to this song.
By the way,
be-doo-boo-be-doo.
What was the fish or Facebook group that got a big shout out by Trey?
Oh, Fish Dance Party.
Fish Dance Party.
Yeah, so they were really excited about that. Good for them. Yeah, it's funny.
And I went there. That shit's amazing.
It's awesome. They've been around for a while. Yeah, a few, I don't know, 5 years.
If you guys want to pop on, love to chat.
Yeah, I love their stuff.
Chat you up. Like a mug.
Trey loves it. He says, I don't really like a lot of stuff out there that basically has to do with us.
He was basically saying Insuphishient, go fuck themselves.
Yeah, basically.
But
I really don't like much. Specifically Insuphishient.
Matt and Nick are fucking tools.
Be like, have you seen... He stops he's like, wait a second. He's like, have you seen those two fucking idiots that pretend they know a lot about us?
I would
and then
be
they get
so
on. I would
happy if
I would be smitten. I'd be like smitten Trey with Cher if that happened.
I would have the same. Yeah, the Trey Cher smile would be on my face. He's like, Insuphishient sucks. And I'd be like,
yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah, it's great. And we would get huge hits. Mike's song. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. The Mike's groove.
Standard Mike's.
It's standard Mike's. The Wikipog, I'm not a fan. Doesn't really do it for me. Right tempo, just not.
So
not
is that
right.
the most overrated Fish song to you? Wikipog?
Yes. Well, I did see, I say the line, but yeah, Wikipog is wicked.
I don't think the line qualifies.
The number line.
Oh, yeah.
Wikipog.
Not to be confused with the song, the line.
Set 2, Gogi Apparatus. Great way to start the set. I'm trying to move this along because we got other things to do. Yeah, we're
I can
almost.
tell you are.
Blazing Llama.
On this day in Phistory, if we go long, we go long.
Okay,
It's
fine.
Thursday.
Fine. FCC might get upset, but whatever.
The Phil Collins crew.
Yeah, our boss might be all upset about this.
The producer over there fucking starts flashing the red light.
It's just a plant. Our plant is the producer.
He's fucking playing us off.
Take a 15-minute break. How was that yogurt?
It's good.
It's good. It's good. And we're back. Squirming Coil. Dude, early second set Squirming Coil. That's cool.
Weird.
Great Page at the end with his weird little mini
Page.
baby piano. Split Open and Melt. Okay, so we're here. So I didn't hear your melt.
Oh my
This
God.
melt, I don't think this melt goes to the heights of later melts, to be honest. Even just a year later. A year later, they just...
On the 213 Split Open and Melt, the first 45 seconds of that song is literally the greatest version of their intro, period. Nobody is in anybody's hey-hole. Everybody's got their own rhythm. They're all kind of sticking it at different moments in the time. And it is so tasty. I listened to it 3 times in a row.
Ooh.
I couldn't get enough. I kept hitting back.
I'm gonna have to listen to this.
You start dancing like this, and then like you realize you're not listening to Trey. You're listening to Paige. No, you're listening to Mike. So good.
Wait,
so
we're listening
good.
to all of them at the same time.
And then the jam part is just fucking fire.
Yeah, so I didn't really dig this melt as much.
Oh my God, I loved it.
Bouncing Around the Room.
One
Obviously.
of my favorite songs.
Okipa.
Overrated.
Overrated. Susie G. Overrated. That's what's next.
Underrated.
So overrated.
Susie Greenberg or Funky Bitch. One of those might be the most underrated songs.
2 of the most overrated fucking songs they play.
Disagree.
Harry Hood. This Harry Hood. So it's 13 minutes. It's a little over 13 minutes. And you would think, oh man, this is going to be a great jam, right? No.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, good jam. Not the way it does later on. But the beginning section, the reggae section,
Yep.
so extended. Like 5 minutes extended.
Yeah. They just were
A lot of
riding
playing.
it out.
Yeah.
Prog rock.
Yeah, I did like the beginning section. They got a lot of dub in there. Cold as Ice.
See, I don't think we have to say Cold as Ice.
Why?
Because they don't really play it. That's the song that Paige plays
Yeah.
while Fishman gets into position.
Cold as
for
Ice.
The absolute best song
Crackling
that Fishman
Rosie.
does. Nothing is more fun.
Play it now.
He loves it. And dude, if you don't like Neil Diamond, do you have a fucking pulse?
I don't
guy's
like
a
Neil
showman.
Diamond. That guy sucks.
What?
Yeah.
Crackling Rosie, get on board.
Yeah, I don't like Neil Diamond.
We're gonna ride to the 8. Dude, I'll do the whole fucking song on this podcast.
I know you will.
Keep
Into
going.
Cold as Ice theme again.
I don't think you have to say that.
Ending with Possum.
Yes.
Good.
Barn
Good.
burner possum. Dude,
burner.
92 possums are peak possum. Sorry.
That's when they did that extended intro that we
Oh
were
my
talking
God.
about, how good that is.
Trey has to just sit there and take it. While
He's
Paige
the one giving it. What are you talking about?
While Paige and Fishman are just and Trey's just got to be like, let me play. They don't let him play.
Oh, also, I forgot to say that they...
I don't know what happened there. That was great.
I forgot to say that they teased Off to See the Wizard in Harry Hood. Hey, Abby. And... Off to See the Wizard in Harry Hood, and they like really played it. It's kind of weird. That's when remember when we were talking to G.O.B. I was like, when they tease something, should they go into the song or just keep playing and while Trey teases it? They go into the damn song.
You guys like the tease. I like it when they all turn into the song.
I don't want that.
And then I want them to all turn out of the song.
They do that too much.
Just
let it ride.
No.
Encore, Sleeping Monkey with John Popper on harmonica.
which is weird that he wasn't out there for longer.
Or for Possum.
Or Llama.
Or Llama. Good times, bad times to end the show.
Absolute best closing song you can do.
It only got a 3.9 rating.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Did you have another segment?
We do.
We do?
Yeah, we have one more segment. If Ben and Jerry's
that's tomorrow's.
It is not.
Yeah.
All right,
that's on
tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're going to talk
segment.
about ice cream flavors from Ben and Jerry's that they could use to sell more ice cream with fish.
I like it. It's good. Because they already
He's
nailed
Matt.
fish food.
I'm Nick. This is Insufficient. Dude, this is our absolute best episode ever.
You say that.
Everybody that's listening to it right now, swing.
Most underrated fish song.
This is our most underrated episode.
Is it?
We might get an award for this one.
Yeah.
One time we were the top 100 podcast.
We're going to get the Nickelodeon award.
Dude, if Mark Summers is giving it out, I'm fucking there.
Yeah, he's not. He's not. Fucking Mark